Your friendly neighborhood luchador. And
Yeah, yeah.
yes, your friendly neighborhood in particular. I live right next door. I have been for the past couple of months. Your lawn is overgrown, by the way. A few weeks ago, I was lucky enough to be interviewed by Domoarigathanks during one of his streams. This video is a highlight of that interview. If you would like to see the full interview, as well as the many other VTubers that he interviewed during the stream and other streams that he has done recently, please be sure to check out his Twitch channel and the source stream link in the description below. With that out of the way, let's get to the interview, shall we?
So, but for now, we will bring in Zohan. So, Skelly, you got 60 seconds to respond. But for now, we're going to drag Zohan in. Hello.
Hello there.
Yo, oh my goodness. Yo, what's up?
I am very good, thank you. How about you?
I'm doing okay. I'm a little hot, and I could use some more water, I guess. But I mean, I'm doing decent otherwise. So, what about you?
I am in a similar boat. It's very hot over here as well.
Jesus.
And it's kind of suffocating here in my office, but I have survived long enough to be on this great show.
Hey, well, I'm glad. Just in time. You can die right after this. So
I will keep that in mind.
Okay.
Thank you for the permission.
Yeah, everybody say hello to... is it Zohan?
Oh no, you can call me El Phenomeno.
Oh man, what? That was so fucking far.
Oh no, it's fine.
Okay, so
Phenomeno is pretty long, so you can just call me Phenom.
Phenom, I like it. Let's keep it short and sweet. Everybody say hello to... this is dope ass model, by the way. Phenom. Yo, Phenom, what is up, man? Actually, no, it's perfect. Yo, what is up, man?
I am doing well, thank you.
Yo, so what is going on here? Yeah, you gotta walk us through. What's the... you know what? I'm gonna let you take the stage. Phenom, who are you?
Alright, well, I am everyone's friendly neighborhood luchador El Phenomeno, hailing out of Nigeria. I am here to entertain you, to answer some questions, and hopefully not make a fool out of myself.
I mean...
I am typically not a streamer, but it's fun to be on a stream, for once.
Wait, hold on, you said you're typically not a streamer?
Indeed, most of my content, well, like 95% of my content is on YouTube and YouTube only.
Oh, no way!
Yes, I do not... while I plan on streaming in the future, I am not a streamer.
Got you. So what do you do there over in YouTube, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, it's... well, I mainly make three things. It's gameplay videos, memes, and wrestling machinima.
Wrestling machinima? That's an interesting... wait, hold on. Break that down for me. Break it down. What does that mean?
Well, wrestling machinima is what I call what is widely known as e-federations. I am unsure if you're aware, but there is a community surrounding the wrestling games, particularly the 2K20... sorry, not 2K20, that game sucks.
Know your fucking place, trash!
But the 2K... WWE 2K series of games. Considering that those games are fairly bare bones, the only reason why people tend to buy them is in order to create things. People tend to create wrestlers, but some people have taken it a step further by using editing and other such things to create wrestling shows, episodes, things along those lines. Some people in the community have done some wonderful things with this. In fact, I've seen people using the game to make a machinima-style series that also combines things like GTA and I think Persona, but I don't know how they manage it, but they make a great YouTube series.
That sounds fucking bananas. I gotta check that out. That's fucking crazy. So, yo, you must have like a crazy... you know how like wrestlers have lore and shit? I mean, first of all, I haven't played a wrestling game since like that... you know that one that everybody had on PS2 was like SmackDown versus Raw 2007 or whatever the fuck?
Oh yes, that one. I remember that one in particular.
Yeah.
I did play that game when I was much younger.
Same.
Most of the games I quote-unquote play, I very rarely play the 2K games anymore. I only use them to create things. But
Gotcha.
my lore is somewhat interesting because I have existed before I was a VTuber, as El Phenomeno. So my lore actually exists in some places, particularly in the E Federation that I debuted in. Unfortunately, my debut match is lost to time, but my general career goes that I was cocky when I debuted and I got humbled, and things went worse from there until somewhat recently, where I did very, very well last year, and this year it's been okay. I mean, I haven't won a match on my own this year, but you know, I'm still going, I'm still kicking. It doesn't matter. I'm still doing things.
Oh yeah, your comeback season is just starting. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's only up from here. It's okay. Hey, don't be sad. Man. Don't be sad, dude.
I hope you're right.
And in terms of like the content and whatever, so like what games have you been playing? Like what does that look like? I know you did the machinima style type beat.
Yes. Recently I've been playing games such as Danganronpa and Disco Elysium. I didn't actually think that I would be focusing on detective style games, but because I'm a writer, I end up finding myself attracted to many narrative focused games.
Yeah.
And I was hoping that eventually when I start streaming, that's what I would end up focusing on. Either narrative style games or just like live writing.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, that's pretty cool. Like you seem to be you're doing a lot. Like you're super diverse. What made you like go into all these like kinds of different routes of content?
Well, like, you mean what got me started in VTubing or what got me started in this style of content creation?
Well, I mean, let's do a little bit of both. What got you into VTubing, I guess?
Oh, well, VTubing was partially because a friend of mine became a VTuber a while ago, and she's doing great in that aspect.
Yeah.
And I saw what she was capable of doing, and I was considering whether or not I should follow down her footsteps. And eventually my sister sort of pushed me into it by threatening me with physical violence if I didn't follow through. So here I am.
That's a fair argument. I wouldn't argue against that. So, and just out of curiosity, is your model a full body model or just half body?
Yes, it's his full body.
It's full body. You're gonna have to
allow me to show you.
You're gonna have to zoom in. You have to run us down the whole thing, you know. Damn.
Well, this model was rigged and drawn by the amazing Krista McGee, aka Spole Chestnut. And I essentially gave them what I look like in game, and they put their own spin on it.
Damn.
So,
okay, all
like
right.
For example, this belt was their design, as well as these kicks.
Yeah.
So
Sheesh.
I'm very happy with the general result.
This turned out super dope.
This jacket actually comes off as well, but I prefer to keep it on because, well, partially to show the pride, as you can see with the belt, but also because I do not sound Nigerian at all. In fact, most people do not believe me when I say that's where I'm from. So this badge that's above the by pride badge is meant to be like, I suppose, Nigerian pride? Though pride is a bit of a strong word. I suppose Nigerian proof? Something along those lines.
I mean, Nigerian pride makes sense to me. I don't know why you have to like put it otherwise. Like that's fair. And dude, I will say you're jacked. You're fucking ripped.
I mean, I am a wrestler. It's par for the course. I have to lift people twice my size.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Typically, I'm not really able to do so, but I try my best.
Man, I'm just like really in love with like not only the theme, but like design and everything, and like how it ties into your content. Super cool. What, like, just the base theme of luchador and wrestling and stuff. Why are you so into it?
Well, to tell you the truth, and this is something I've never told anyone before, originally I wasn't supposed to be a luchador. I was supposed to be another Western-style wrestler, but my initial design was actually very generic when I first decided to debut. And the owners of the federation I was applying for told me that I wouldn't get in with my initial plans and I needed to get back to the drawing board.
Right,
And
right.
so I just picked up a random mask I had lying around, and that was enough for them. And that's how I started as a luchador. And from there, it sort of developed as I wrestle because I've been wrestling for, what is it now? 6 years? And of course, being a wrestler, my design never stayed the same. But for some reason, I stuck with this one.
Well, I mean, you had to, I get it. You had to spice it up a little bit, you know, look a little pretty for the audience. Because, I mean, luchador is also about, like, putting on a show, you know what I mean? So, fair.
That's true.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I think, holy shit, I want to say this is, like, one of the most unique, like, not just designs, but, like, the theme. Like, guys, can anybody, like, even fucking name another wrestler VTuber? I'm not sure I can. So, let alone, like, luchador. Like, that's super, super, super fucking cool. So, props to you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I should also mention I am very happy with the mask because this is actually a new mask. Beforehand, I always wrestled full face, but the chestnut actually changed the design of my mask, and I could not be happier. Then she gave me these really cool Spider-Man-like eyes. I don't know how my mask blinks, but that's where we are.
Yo, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. It does its own thing, you know. It's got a mind of its own. But yeah, super cool. And I mean, in terms of like some of the future stuff that you're working on, like, do you have any big plans, or you know, what are you working towards, I guess?
As far as what I'm working towards, the only goal that I have, well, that's not true. I have a number of goals, but one goal that I have is to eventually write and publish a book, which I am working on at the moment, but I've been busy because, you know, master's degree stuff.
Yeah.
But the other one is to reach like 100 subs before the end of the year. I
Yeah,
debuted in April, and since then it's been a very wonderful experience being a VTuber.
Nice. Well, hey, I'm yo, if you can get one more shout out for Phenom, I mean, I think you'll definitely get there. Very, very cool. Like, I think if you keep it up, I would love to tune into some of your not streams. I'm so used to saying streams, but like into your other content too. You have one thing that caught my eye is you have a buy honey video.
Yes. As I'm sure you can imagine, I am a very big fan of Hololive, and I
Let's fucking
decided
go.
I decided to make a joke where I did say hi honey, but then it occurred to me because my meme videos are never pre-planned or scheduled like my Let's Plays or Wrestling Machinima. It's just like whenever I get ideas, I just do it.
Right.
And it occurred to me like no one has said bye honey, and no one's combined it with the what's that meme called? Like the you utter buffoon, you fucking idiot, I despise you, or wait, no, that wasn't a meme, it was alright, my final message, goodbye, and then the disappearing thing.
Yeah. The one that Corona did, right?
Yeah. And I'm like, why don't I just combine the two? And that's how that came to be.
It is so funny. I love the image of like this fucking jacked dude, wrestler, like fucking almost kills people. Huge fan of Hololive and anime girls, by the way. Like, I think that's so great.
I mean, yes, that's. I suppose when you think about that like that, there is a pretty big contradiction. But yeah,
I love it.
I am
adds,
definitely a big fan of them.
I think it adds to the flavor. So, but yeah, yo, Phenom, I do have another guest that I need to rotate in. So,
Of course.
Phenom, thank you so much for showing off and for taking the time to talk to me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. And I'd just like to say thank you for putting on this show. It gives smaller VTubers like myself a chance to be put on the spotlight. And I don't know if anyone has said it to you yet, but I will repeat it if they have. I very deeply appreciate this chance, man.
Oh, well, hey, that means a lot to me. Seriously, like, thank you so much. And honestly, the pleasure's all mine. Like, I'm in a really grateful and like cool opportunity to get a chance to talk to so many different people. Like, the fact that you guys even want to come on the show and like get a chance to talk is like really humbling for me. So thank you so much for coming on, man.
Yep. All right. Be seeing you, everyone.
All right, take it easy. Oh, just dipped ASAP, yo. Hey, very cool, Phenom. Thank you so much. I don't know if you have a Twitch account, but thank you so much for coming on. Very, very cool. What are your socials? I will link it one more time. I don't want to bother B and them, but here it is. Boom. So Phenom, go follow him on Twitter and YouTube. Go follow him. Go sub to him right now. Actually, like look at him. He was at 90 subs. He's at 91. Yo, wait. Okay, I'm gonna subscribe to him. Everybody, go to his channel and subscribe. Let's give him that 100 subscribers right now. I just get him over the top. I love he did the self-introduction video, the Japanese one. It's such a cutesy video, like the theme of the video, but it's just fucking ripped jacked dude. This jacked wrestler doing the intro. That's so, I don't know, like the imagery is just so fucking funny.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, subscribe, and maybe watch some more. Be seeing ya.